Let's get on to the news of the day for your Thursday and head to The Australian, where the splash tomorrow reads, PMI's legal limits on voice. Anthony Albanese is seeking to place legal limits on the scope of the Indigenous Voice to Parliament and executive government by assuring Australians its remit would be restricted to issues that specifically or differentially affect Aboriginal people. Now, I need to speak to the barrister in the room here, Caroline De Russo. There's some tricky little legal words that were happening in question time today. What do you make of this story tomorrow? And I guess best the government's handling of this issue this past week.
Well, look, it's all one thing to talk about what limits on the remit that the government anticipates or expects or would want to hope for in the actual whatever it is the voice that is ultimately put together by Parliament and is legislated. But for the purposes of the Constitution, we already know what the words look like, and the words are broader than that. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens as far as any potential High Court challenge, because what those words will actually look like in a practical sense, that'll likely be a decision really of the High Court rather than of the government of the day.
It's going to be very interesting when the nitty-gritty gets nutted out, that's for sure.